Hey everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how using Figma you can design an illustration featuring a planet that is illuminated on one side by a pink light. So as you can see here, we're using the gradients to imitate this effect when the planet is being illuminated on one side and the other side of it stays dark. I'm going to create a new frame, let's say 1000 by 1000. Let's make the darker. So I will first start by giving it a background, which is going to be black, but not just pure black, but maybe a bit blue, because the space is not always black. And the planet is going to be just a circle. I'm going to click Shift plus X to switch to the stroke. And the stroke is going to be a gradient. It's going to be something between blue and purple, even closer to purple. Same purple on the other side, but the one on top should be transparent. Then I'm going to move the gradient's position to stretch from one corner to the other. And I need to hide this corner, so it should be completely invisible because it's on the dark side of the planet. So I will move the gradient somewhat closer to the center. This one I'll also close to the bottom border so that the bottom corner so that it's highlighted. And we need to make the border thicker, maybe 5 pixels thick, something like this. And as you can see, it already has the effect of being illuminated on this direction. Now it also needs to emit light. So in order to add the effect of the light being emitted through the atmosphere, we're going to duplicate this one using Command D. I'm going to place this duplicate on the background and I will keep its color the same, except I will give it a layer blur. The blur should be something maybe 50, 75, even 100. We need a lot of blur. And it already does look like it's casting some light. But we need to make the color even closer to the center because the other side of the planet needs to be completely in darkness. I'm going to do the same for the blurred one that is responsible for the light. And it kind of already does the job. We may also need to make the blur a bit bigger by increasing its thickness. Yeah, this looks better. Now let's add the stars. The stars can be added with just this star shape, except it should have 4 pointers. And the stars are usually white, I think, in space illustrations and space photos, or sometimes they are close to red. Let's keep this one white, and we're also going to give it a layer blur so that it kind of, yeah, this works. And let's duplicate it, and this one on top should be, no, it doesn't work. So we just keep it blurry, except don't blur it too much so that it doesn't look weird. And let's add another star, smaller, and this one is going to be a bit closer to red in color, closer to orange maybe. Let's see in pictures coming from NASA, for example. We can see all the stars are mostly white, but if we look at some less realistic ones, the stars are mostly white. But we can use some orange ones to imitate these. Or we can use even blue. Let's try blue first. Blue looks good, and let's add an orange one, a smaller orange one next to it. So this is it. We just created an illustration with a planet and stars surrounding it.